The last time I saw him alive, he was screaming in the middle of the office, his skin swelling as if something inside wanted to burst out. Everyone ran, but I stood frozen. I knew what was happening. I knew it was the curse he had set for me, only it had turned on him. I never thought jealousy could kill, but I learned that in the hardest way. I work in a big office in Lagos. The job wasn't fancy, but it was stable. I had just gotten promoted to supervisor, and for the first time in my life, I felt proud of myself. My parents were happy. My siblings called me a role model, but not everyone was happy. There was a man in my office named Chaik. He was older than me, had been in the company for years, and everyone thought he would be promoted next. When the boss gave me the position instead of him, I noticed the way he looked at me. Cold. His smile was sharp, like it could cut. At first I thought I was imagining things, but soon I started noticing strange things. My files would go missing. My reports would get accidentally deleted. Once, I found broken glass in my lunch. I knew I hadn't put it there. One day after work, I heard two cleaners gossiping. They didn't see me standing in the stairwell. Chaik went to that Baba again, one of them whispered. Him. He said he must bring that new supervisor down. He won't rest until the office is his. My chest turned cold. I wanted to laugh it off after all. Who believes in juju in 2025? But then, the nightmares began. Every night I would dream of someone standing over me, pressing my chest. I couldn't breathe. I would wake up gasping, drenched in sweat. Once, I found strange chalk marks on my office chair. I knew it wasn't normal. One Friday evening, after everyone had left, I stayed back to finish some reports. I went to the restroom, and when I came back, I saw Chaik at my desk. He didn't know I was watching. He was sprinkling something under my chair and muttering words in a language I didn't understand. My blood went cold. I shouted his name, and he jumped like a thief caught in the act. His face twisted with rage. He didn't apologize. He just spat on the floor and walked out. That night, things got worse. I woke up at 3 a.m. to hear whispering in my room. My windows were locked, but I swear I heard footsteps moving inside. My dog barked wildly at an empty corner. My chest felt like someone was squeezing it. I cried out, begging God for help. The next morning I went to my mother. She listened quietly and then shook her head. You can't fight this with only your strength. You need protection. She took me to an old pastor in our village. The man prayed for me, anointed me with oil, and told me to fast for 3 days. He gave me a small Bible to carry with me everywhere. I followed his instructions. The attacks slowed, but they didn't stop. The real horror came 2 weeks later. We had a staff meeting. Everyone was in the conference room. Chaik sat across from me, staring as usual with those burning eyes. Suddenly he began to cough. At first, people thought it was normal, but then the coughing grew violent. Blood splattered on the table. His body shook uncontrollably. He screamed, clawing at his own chest. His shirt began to tear as his skin swelled unnaturally, like something was trying to escape from inside him. The room was chaos. People screamed. Some ran out. Others tried to hold him down. But I just sat there, frozen, watching, because in that moment I knew the truth. The curse he had sent for me had returned to him. He fell to the ground, twisting and screaming until his voice cracked. Then, silence. The office was never the same after that. Till today I don't talk much about what happened. But I'll tell you, this jealousy is a poison. It eats the one who carries it. Chaik wanted to destroy me, but his own evil swallowed him instead. So, if you're watching this, be careful what you wish on others. The spirits are always watching.